What is going on, everybody? It is me, Christian. I'm here with Diji Dive Agency. We are a full service digital e-commerce agency, and we're building individuals, we're building small businesses, we're building corporations, fully passive income with our organization. We're building income that's growing while you're sleeping. We're building income that's still growing while you're on vacation. It's just building additional income for you to use to just help you create the life that you're wanting to build and create for yourself. And so today we're going to be continuing our conversations with about our Amazon FBA business. Today's conversation is just going to be some of the major drawbacks about and with Amazon FBA. So I'm obviously a huge fan and proponent of Amazon FBA. I control all of our Amazon FBA businesses with DigiDive Agency. But even though I love Amazon FBA, there's still a few things about it that are not necessarily perfect. So today we're just gonna go through these 8 things, talk about what they are, and just see if you guys potentially agree, have had the same issues, or at the very least, at least you know about these issues. If there are things that you're just still wanting to figure out what some of the drawbacks with Amazon FBA can potentially be. And so the first drawback we're going to talk about are all the fees. When it comes time to selling on Amazon FBA, or when it comes time to selling with most items, especially drop shipping, there's really just the product purchase and then your shipping fees. But with Amazon FBA, you have a few additional fees to worry about as well. You have your Amazon subscription plan. It's either going to be the individual plan where you're paying about 99 cents per item sold, or the professional plan where you're going to be paying about $40 a month. In addition to the subscription for the Amazon, we also have our fulfillment fees. We have our fees for storage. We have our short-term fees. We have our long-term fees. So there's a lot of different fees to worry about when it comes to Amazon FBA. We have a whole nother video where we're literally just talking about the fees associated with Amazon FBA, because that's just one of the drawbacks with Amazon FBA is there's just a lot of fees associated in addition to the products you have to purchase and the shipping that often comes with getting your products to the customers. And then the second issue is leading right to that is the storage with Amazon FBA. So FBA requires us to store our products within Amazon's warehouse. So we have limited control over our own inventory. We have limited control over the condition it's been kept in. We have just limited control over our own products. So that's one of the other drawbacks is there's versions of being able to sell on Amazon where you can hold the products. That's FMA. But with FBA, Amazon has all the products. It's under their control. So the products are out of our hands. It's out of our control, security, and reach. In addition to us just not having the products, we have our inventory risk. Meaning if our product doesn't sell, we can literally be stuck with inventory that we can't necessarily return to our supplier. The reasons we can't necessarily return inventory to our supplier is because it may be too expensive for us to just ship back. We may not be able to return the inventory to the supplier because it got damaged in the warehouse. In those cases, Amazon often does just reimburse us for the supplies. But these are just additional things of just not having the product within our own grasp or within our own possession. And one of the other major drawbacks within Amazon FBA is the time. Even though this is passive income, there is still a lot of time involved with Amazon FBA. With our businesses that we're starting out, we are actually shipping all the products to ourselves. We're manually packaging the products. We're manually putting the items we're selling inside the bubble wrap, inside the boxes. We went out and bought boxes. We went out and we're taping these boxes up. So there's a lot of time. In addition to the time we're having to, go out and create the descriptions for our products. So there's just a lot of actual work that goes into setting up our pages and getting our store set up. So there's also the time component that is involved within our selling on Amazon FBA, where with my other dropshipping stores, I don't necessarily have these same issues, or I don't necessarily have to manually receive my products before sending it to my end customers with most of my other dropshipping. So this is just one of the other drawbacks with Amazon FBA as opposed to dropshipping. In addition to just the time component that Amazon FBA does require, or require from us just starting up our businesses, starting up our stores, especially, relisting our new items. There's also a lot of competition within Amazon FBA. There's a growing number of people creating new stores, sending their items into Amazon FBA every single day. This is constantly driving the price of products down and just making it harder and harder for our items to be the ones sold within the Amazon store. So the competition for one of the within the Amazon marketplace is definitely a very difficult to ensure our products are the ones being picked and chosen, and ensuring that we're the ones getting the profit on Amazon. One of the other drawbacks with Amazon FBA is also the returns. So in certain situations, sellers can be responsible for handling the returns, just depending on Amazon's return policy. So situations where this can happen is if the person who bought our products chooses to send the products directly back to the sellers. And even though the products are sent back directly to us, we're going to have to still be in charge of reimbursing with the refunds, as well as just handling the products and the returns from that. So that's just one of the additional drawbacks for Amazon FBA. And then in addition to that, we also have the quality control issue. For quality control, we just don't always have full control over the products. Going back to just the items being out of our hands, out of our possessions. So with one of the quality control, we're not necessarily able to inspect the items before they are getting shipped out to the end products or the end customers. Even though I have the products right now and I'm preparing them, once I send the products to the Amazon fulfillment center or the warehouse, the products are out of my possession. So these products could potentially get smashed or damaged, or just not, they may not get to the customer in the same condition that I sent it to the Amazon fulfillment center in. So these are situations where I'm just not necessarily able to control the quality that gets to the customer. And because if the customer gets one of these packages that was damaged, this is going to come back to me. This is going to come back as a potential return. And it's just a negative look that could have potentially been saved if I had control of the product to begin with. So these are just some of the issues I have with Amazon FBA. The issues, they're varying degree issues, but for the most part, I'm still a big fan of Amazon FBA. I'm a still big proponent with sending a lot of my drop shipping there, because Amazon FBA is just a really great way for you to really grow your drop shipping business. But hey guys, I really do appreciate you coming in, checking this video out. Subscribe to see more of our videos, and just follow along for our drop shipping and Amazon FBA progress. Catch you guys all very soon. See ya.